Allow me to introduce you to Brunei, a small country located in South Asia with a population of under 500,000 people. Despite its modest size, Brunei boasts extraordinary wealth, amounting to billions of dollars under the control of a single family. Governed by a monarchy whose lineage dates back to the 14th century, Brunei's royal family has an unmistakable fondness for gold, as evidenced by the collection of golden cars, private jets, and extravagant palaces. In this video, I will provide you with an exclusive glimpse into the lives of Brunei's wealthiest family, revealing the astounding extent of their riches and their extravagant indulgences. Prepare yourself for a captivating journey into the luxurious world inhabited by Brunei's royal family. Currently led by Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah Mu'izz-ad-Din Wad-Dawla, the royal family of Brunei stands among the wealthiest royal families worldwide, boasting a combined net worth estimated to be at least $50 billion. This constitutes a significant portion of the wealth controlled by all the opulent royal families across the globe, totaling approximately $2.4 trillion. The royal family of Brunei consists of the Sultan himself, his wife Queen Saleha, 12 children and 18 grandchildren. It is worth noting that this count does not include the former wives, whom the Sultan has divorced and stripped of all their royal titles, something he tends to do frequently. Undoubtedly, the wealthiest individual in the family is the Sultan, with a staggering net worth of around $28 billion, a substantial portion of the wealth held by Brunei's richest family. Following closely behind the monarch is his son, Crown Prince Al Muhammad Billah, whose net worth is estimated to be approximately $20 billion, along with his brother Prince Abdul Mateen. Crown Prince Al Muhammad Billah is one of the few members of the royal family who dedicates themselves full-time to government duties in the country. However, their contributions pale in comparison to their father, who holds nearly every seat of power in Brunei. He serves as the country's prime minister, head of government, minister of defense, supreme commander of the Royal Brunei Armed Forces, inspector general of the police, and an honorary admiral of the navy. It is evident why the Sultan's authority is absolute and his wealth runs deep. Now that you've gained insight into the princely individuals and their astounding net worths, allow me to take you on a nostalgic journey back in time. The history of the Brunei's royal family, known as the House of Bolkiah, dates back to the 14th century. According to reports, the family's lineage can be traced to a Western prince who ascended to the position of Sultan. Unfortunately, due to the limited historical records, much of Brunei's early history remains unknown and lost to time. However, we do know that Muhammad Shah eventually became the Sultan of Brunei. During his reign, both the royal family and the country experienced a period of immense wealth and prosperity, leading to the establishment of the Malay dynasty. Brunei flourished and expanded into an empire until it faced colonization by foreign powers. In the present day, Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, the 29th Sultan of Brunei, has played a transformative role in the country's development and secured a position among the world's wealthiest individuals. As the head of the royal family in the country, Sultan Hassan effectively owns the Brunei Investment Agency, which oversees the extensive finances and investments of the nation. The agency manages a diverse portfolio that includes the renowned Dorchester collection of luxury hotels, real estate holdings, gold reserves, and multiple luxury hotels in the United Kingdom, including the famous Beverly Hills Hotel in Los Angeles. If you believe that is all contributing to the Sultan's enormous fortune, think again. In addition to the wealth generated through the Brunei Investment Agency, the Sultan earns an astounding $100 per second from oil royalties, amounting to a staggering $2 billion annually. This significant income once earned him the title of the world's richest person, a position he held for many years until being surpassed by someone else. You wonder who? Check another video on the channel to see who's the richest person of the world. With such immense wealth at his disposal, it comes as no surprise that the Sultan indulges in the finer things in life. One of his notable luxuries is residing in the Astana Nurul Iman, one of the largest palaces in the world. This 1,788-room palace, located in the capital city, boasts 257 bathrooms, gold-plated escalators, a banquet hall capable of accommodating around 5,000 people, a 110-car garage, an additional underground garage for 800 cars, 5 swimming pools, and a state-of-the-art stable for his impressive collection of 200 Argentine polo ponies. Needless to say, the palace's grandeur rivals that of the Vatican, albeit with a touch of exaggeration. The Sultan's passion for polo is evident with his dedication to the sport, as it is often associated with royalty. While many of the palace's rooms serve governmental purposes for state functions, over 900 rooms are reserved for the private use of the royal family. In addition to this breathtaking and record-breaking palace, the Sultan owns an 11.2-acre residence in Las Vegas valued at approximately $37.5 million, a lavish mansion near Sunset Boulevard in Beverly Hills, California, worth $38 million, and the St. John's Lodge home in London, which carries an exorbitant price tag of 110 million euros, equivalent to over $131 million. The Sultan's opulent lifestyle and exquisite property showcase his affinity for luxury and his ability to enjoy the fruits of his vast wealth. The Sultan's extravagant spending habits are impossible to conceal, and the press refrains from criticizing them, considering his status as the king. Consequently, many have jokingly remarked that the only thing Brunei's ruler cannot afford is democracy. This notion is not entirely far-fetched, given that Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah possesses not only a $1.5 billion palace, but also an extensive collection of over 6,000 luxury cars. Indeed, the Sultan has a penchant for unique automobiles and is constantly on the lookout for something new, making him the owner of arguably the largest and most valuable car collection on Earth. Among his treasures is a custom-made gold-coated Rolls-Royce, accompanied by 600 other exorbitantly priced Rolls-Royces, 550 Mercedes-Benz vehicles, 450 Ferraris, 10 McLaren F1s, 8 Ferrari F40s, 3 Ferrari LaFerraris, a handful of Bugattis, and numerous other automotive marvels that have yet to be glimpsed by the general public. While most individuals with car collections of such magnitude tend to store them away like trophies, the Sultan defies his trend. He has been known to hit the streets with his brother, tearing through in any car from his collection. For a man who drives custom-made gold cars and can afford virtually anything, it should come as no surprise that the Sultan also possesses a collection of astonishing private jets for long-distance travel. Over the years, reports have circulated that the Sultan owns his very own Boeing 747-400, typically used by large airlines. This substantial private jet can accommodate up to 568 passengers, although its sole purpose is to transport the Sultan overseas. Additionally, he reportedly owns a Boeing 767-200 and an Airbus A340-200 jet, as sometimes more is indeed more. The Boeing 747-400, a remarkable aircraft on its own, was taken to another level by the Sultan of Brunei, who ordered it to be gold-plated. After all, nothing displays his status as ostentatiously as gold. Unsurprisingly, Sultan Hassanal's private jet, nicknamed the Flying Palace, is an opulent marvel. The plane itself is akin to a true palace, featuring a living room, a bedroom adorned with gold accents as expected, a separate remote control desk, and more luxuries than even the US presidential Air Force One. According to British media, the aircraft cost the Sultan a staggering $400 million. When it comes to grooming, the head of Brunei's richest family spares no expense. Reports from various news outlets claim that the Sultan spends over $20,000 for a single haircut. Allegedly, the Sultan flies his preferred barber all the way from Dorchester Hotel in London whenever he needs a trim. And when the barber completes his work, he's often paid in cash, and there seems to be an abundance of it around all the time. If you are still astonished by the $20,000 haircuts, you should know that the Sultan also spends a substantial amount on other personal services, such as massages, acupuncture treatments, and even his badminton coaches, who are rumored to earn around $2 million. In line with his extravagant lifestyle, the Sultan has a fondness for art. He once purchased a single oil painting by the French Impressionist Pierre-Auguste Renoir for a staggering $70 million. This painting, titled Two Young Girls at the Piano, is just one piece in the Sultan Hassanal's art collection, which likely consists of similarly expensive artworks. The Sultan's everyday choices reflect his opulent lifestyle. For his 50th birthday celebration, he organized a massive concert party and invited the legendary Michael Jackson, costing him a staggering $17 million. To fully embrace the occasion, Sultan Hassanal even built a stadium in Gurudung Park. However, these are not even the most extravagant ways he spends his fortune. Rumored has it that the Sultan once gave Whitney Houston a blank check for a single paid performance, instructing her to fill it with whatever she believed it was worth. It turned out to be worth more than $7 million. While the Sultan's spending habits may have been seen as incredibly lavish, you must see the other videos on the channel about how rich people spend their money. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button.